Shifting to the world of economics, we come to number 7, Milton Friedman. Milton Friedman was one of the most influential economists of the 20th century. Born in 1912 in Brooklyn to poor immigrant parents, he grew up during the Great Depression, a time that shaped his lifelong interest in economic policy and the role of government. Friedman studied at Rutgers, earning degrees in mathematics and economics before pursuing graduate work at the University of Chicago and Columbia. During World War II, he worked for the U.S. government on wartime tax policy and statistical methods, sharpening his practical economic insights. In the post-war years, Friedman became a professor at the University of Chicago, where he was the leading figure in what became known as the Chicago School of Economics. He challenged the dominant Keynesian consensus, which emphasized government spending to manage the economy. Instead, Friedman argued that controlling the money supply was the key to stabilizing prices and limiting inflation, a framework known as monetarism. His 1962 book, Capitalism and Freedom, made the case for free markets not just as engines of prosperity, but as foundations of personal liberty. He advocated for school vouchers, ending military conscription, floating exchange rates, and even a negative income tax to support the poor, ideas that were radical at the time, but later shaped real-world policy. Friedman wasn't just an academic, he was a public intellectual. He wrote a widely read Newsweek column published Free to Choose with his wife Rose, and reached millions through a PBS television series of the same name. His clear, forceful communication made complex economics accessible to the public. In 1976, Friedman won the Nobel Prize in Economics for his work on consumption, monetary policy, and inflation. His ideas heavily influenced governments in the 1980s, from Ronald Reagan in the United States to Margaret Thatcher in Britain. Milton Friedman died in 2006 at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy that continues to spark debate. To his admirers, he proved that free markets and individual liberty are inseparable. To his critics, he underestimated the importance of government intervention. But whether praised or challenged, Friedman's voice remains central in the conversation about how economics and society should be run.